Hello, my name is Carmen, and today I will be taking you on a quick tour of the new MyRD Loan Portal. Before you can gain access to your account in MyRD Loan Portal, visit www.login.gov. Login.gov is a trusted website used across various federal agencies. On this site, you will click Create an Account and then provide your personal email address and any other information needed. Then access myrdloan.usda.gov. Enter your login.gov access information to sign in. After accessing your account in MyRD Loan Portal, the first page you will land on is the Home tab. This page displays the welcome message, information regarding disaster assistance, information about homeowners insurance, and credit counseling. The Loan Information tab provides information regarding your account, your contact information, end of year information, the mortgage payment breakdown, property taxes, homeowners insurance, billing statements, loan origination, and correspondence from rural development. The Payment tab allows you to make a payment, cancel a payment, and view pending payment information. The Self-Service tab will allow you to view submitted and unsubmitted self-service requests and initiate a new self-service request. The Help tab provides more information regarding subsidy recapture, disaster relief, and insurance. To switch the site's language from English to Spanish, click the Espanol option. To switch the site's language back to English, click the same button again. Now we can see the language has been switched back. The user profile can be used to reach the Home tab again, or it can be used to log out. Clicking Log Out will sign you out of MyRD Loan Portal completely. Now, let's access the loans information by clicking Loan Information. The Loan Information tab may list an account alert if there is an update regarding the status of the loan. On the left of the Loan Information tab is a list of sub-tabs in which you can view more details regarding your mortgage information, make changes, or review correspondence if available. Let's review each option in this sub-tab. The first sub-tab on the list is Account Information. You may have noticed that the screen did not change. This is because the Account Information sub-tab is the Loan Information tab's default screen. Listed directly under the Account Alerts, the Account Information section provides key loan information including payment amounts, balances due, your closing date, original loan balance, and interest rate. Next is Customer Information. In this sub-tab, you can view your profile information, including the mailing, email address, and telephone numbers. If any information on this page needs updating, click Submit a new self-service request. Next is End of Year. In this sub-tab, you can view your most recent end-of-year statement, which is information that is usually reported at the end of the year via a 1098 or 1099 statement. Next is Explanation of Amount Due. In this sub-tab, you can view your last payment date and payment breakdown, which includes principal, interest, escrow, and fees, if any. Additionally, if there was a past due balance, it will be listed. Next is Tax Information. In this sub-tab, you can view your property tax information, including the payee's mailing address and phone number, the last and next scheduled tax disbursement date, and the property parcel ID number. Next is insurance information. In this sub-tab, you can view your homeowner's insurance information, including the current carrier, their insurance policy number, the premium amount, the date in which the policy was last paid, whether the insurance was force placed or not, the insurance coverage amount, the insurance expiration and disbursement dates, and any special comments regarding the insurance policy. If the homeowner's insurance information is no longer accurate, you can click the button below to update the insurance information. Next is billing statements. In this sub-tab, users can view the most recent billing statement dating back to the last 12 months when available. The billing statements are listed by document type and date received or uploaded. Simply click the billing statement to load it. The billing statements are printable and downloadable. Next is Origination Documents. In this sub-tab, you can view the loan's origination documents, which includes the deed of trust and the promissory note. Each document is listed by document type and date received or uploaded. Simply click the document's name to load it. Each document can be downloaded or printed. Next is Correspondence. In this sub-tab, you can view any agency correspondence. Each document is listed by document type and date received or uploaded. Like the billing statements and origination documents sub-tabs, if a document appears on this page, simply click the document to view, download, or print it. Now, let's click the Loan Information tab to finish touring it. Previously, we viewed the Account Information section in the Loan Information tab. The next area in this tab is the Subsidy Information section. It is located under the Account Information. This section provides a breakdown of subsidy recapture information, and it includes the subsidy received over the life of the loan, a link that provides more detailed information regarding subsidy and future recapture repayments due, the total subsidy received that applied to interest in the current year, the total subsidy received that applied to principal in the current year, the total subsidy received within the current year, and then the bottom row provides the total subsidy received over the life of the loan, including the total subsidy received that was applied to the loan's interest, the total subsidy received that was applied to the loan's principal balance, and then the total subsidy received over the life of the loan. Finally, the bottom portion of this tab provides any additional linked account numbers you may have. It provides the current principal balance and interest rate. If you have no other loans, then this section will not appear. Next, let's go over how to make a payment. To do this, we must click the Payment tab. To make a debit card payment, select your payment type. Because you chose debit card, the payment date field will automatically update to the present date because debit card payments are processed immediately. Now, enter the primary payment amount and/or curtailment amount. This system will complete a calculation providing the total payment that will be debited from your account. If the keyed-in amount is less than the total payment amount due, then a warning message will appear. This system also provides a warning message that any payments scheduled 15 days after the due date are subject to a 4% late charge. To continue with your payment, click Continue to Pay.gov. In Pay.gov, you can verify the payment amount, then start entering the payment's details. First, enter your name as the debit card holder, and then enter the billing address. Next, the debit card information should be entered, which includes the card number, expiration date, which is entered by 2-digit month and 4-digit year, and then the security code. If the user clicks "What's this?", a pop-up displaying instructions on how to locate the security number on a card will appear. Once finished, click Continue to proceed with the payment or Cancel to cancel the payment completely. In the next screen, review the payment information entered. To authorize the payment after confirming the payment information is correct, the payment authorization box must be clicked. This box states, "I authorize a charge to my card account for the above amount in accordance with my card issuer agreement." Click Continue when finished to process the payment in pay.gov. Click Previous to update the payment information or click Cancel to cancel the payment completely. The payment confirmation page is where you will confirm the payment. If this button is not clicked, the payment will not process. After the payment is confirmed, a green success message will appear confirming that the payment was successfully scheduled. Now let's review how to complete an ACH payment. Making an ACH payment is similar to making a debit card payment. The difference is that you will click ACH instead of debit card. Here, you can actually select a payment date as long as that payment date falls within 15 business days. Next, input your payment and/or curtailment amount. Click Continue to Pay.gov to proceed with the payment. In Pay.gov, enter your name as the bank account holder. Then, click the arrow in the drop-down box to select the account type. You can choose between business checking, business savings, personal checking, and personal savings. Now, enter the bank routing number. In case you need assistance with locating the routing number and account number, the system has provided check samples. Simply click the check sample to view a larger version. Next, enter and confirm the bank account number. Click Continue to proceed with the payment, or if you wish to cancel the payment completely, click Cancel. Next, you will be routed to the payment verification page. On this page, you can review the payment information entered. If the information entered must be updated, click Previous to be directed to the My RD Loan portal. If you wish to do so, you can print the authorization and disclosure statement, which covers authorized transactions on your personal and business accounts. Click the box to agree to Pay.gov's authorization and disclosure statement. Click Continue to proceed with the payment or Cancel to cancel the payment completely. Next, confirm the payment. As a reminder, if this button is not clicked, the payment will not process. After the payment is confirmed, a green success message will appear confirming that the payment was successfully scheduled. After payment submission, whether the payment is processed by debit card or by ACH, a thank you message appears which provides an expected processing time frame, including the expected time frame that the payment should reflect on your bank statement. Record the unique payment ID. If your payments are drafted via Pre-Authorized Debit or PAD, as soon as you access the Payment tab, a warning message may appear reminding you of the PAD enrollment. The message reads, "You are currently enrolled in a Pre-Authorized Debit payment plan. Any additional payments made will be applied to your account as a principal curtailment. Are you sure you want to continue this payment?" Essentially, this message provides an explanation of where the PAD payment may apply once it posts. Additionally, the Make a Payment screen for Pre-Authorized Debit customers differs slightly from customers who are not enrolled in Pre-Authorized Debits. This screen does not include a primary payment amount field. It only contains the curtailment amount field, making it the only payment option available for pre-authorized debit customers. Next, we will discuss how to view pending payments. To view a pending payment, access the Payment tab, then click Pending Payments. When there are no pending payments, the screen will display a message that states you have no pending payments at this time. If there is a pending payment, click the plus sign to expand the payment's details or the minus sign to collapse them. Here, we can see that the payment is pending to post on September the 24th, 2025 for $1,000. We can see the payment type, in this case is ACH, the agency tracking ID, and the user ID of who created the payment. You can also cancel the payment simply by clicking Cancel Payments, and that is if the payment is scheduled to post more than 2 business days in the future. Debit card payments cannot be canceled. If you do cancel the payment, a Cancel Payment Confirmation box will appear. Click Yes, cancel this payment if you desire to do so, or click No if you do not wish to cancel the pending payment. After canceling the payment, the Pending Payment section will display a note at the bottom confirming that the cancellation was successful. Next, we will discuss how to complete self-service requests. Simply click Self-Service. The Self-Service tab is used to view and submit self-service requests. This tab has 2 sub-tabs, My Requests and Self-Service Requests. In My Requests, you can view submitted and unsubmitted self-service requests. You can see the type of request, the last update date, and whether or not the required upload was satisfied or submitted for the specific request. As you can see in my example, there are 4 unsubmitted requests, and the required documents have not been submitted to the agency for completion. To initiate a new service request, click Initiate New Request. The self-service list covers a broad range of common servicing office actions. All requests are listed in alphabetical order to make locating your action simpler. Keep this in mind. The list of available self-service options will depend on the loan's status. To access the request, click the right arrow on the request you wish to submit. Once in the self-service request, you will notice that the email and file field will auto-populate the email address used to sign into MyRD Loan Portal. This field cannot be edited. However, you can add your preferred follow-up email address in the email address for follow-up field. If you would like to download a specific packet, click Download Template to download the packet. In this scenario, I need to complete a payment assistance renewal packet, so I am going to click the Download Template link. Now we can see the subsidy renewal packet. Here we have the option to download the packet or download it as a PDF. Additionally, you can also right-click to print it. Exit this screen to go back to MyRD Loan Portal. Depending on the type of request, there may be instances where information is needed in order to complete the self-service request. In these instances, a required uploads and an additional uploads section will appear. The required uploads section contains a list of document names that are required to complete the request. In this situation, what is required is the renewal packet and tax return. Click Upload Files to attach the required documents. Here is a list of acceptable file types. When uploading files to MyRD Loan Portal, keep in mind that it can accept files up to 500 megabytes per document. After uploading the file, a pop-up box will appear that displays the file's name, the type, and size. This pop-up also confirms that your file uploaded successfully. Now, click Done. Next, you will see that the required documents have been successfully uploaded. If for any reason you uploaded the wrong document, click the red X to remove it from My RD Loan Portal. A document can only be removed if the self-service request has not been submitted. Next, review the additional uploads list to upload all additional files. In this scenario, I need to add my pay stub, so I am clicking Upload Files to attach it to my RD Loan Portal. Then I will click OK after the Uploads confirmation box appears. Next, I will review the remaining additional uploads list. If there are none, I will just click Submit to submit the document over to the agency. A request submission confirmation box will appear and it states, Submission received. Thank you for using the My RD Loan Portal for your service request. Please do not submit multiple submissions for the same issue, as it could negatively impact the initial request. Click OK to continue. Next, you will be routed back to My Requests. To view your submitted requests, click Submitted. You can also delete unsubmitted requests. To delete, access the request you plan to delete. Once in the request you plan to delete, click Delete Request. The Delete Request pop-up box provides two options: Cancel to cancel the deletion, or Delete. The final tab to be discussed is the Help tab. Let's access it now. The Help tab provides more information, including brochures and/or services offered within the Single Family Housing Direct program. I will click the insurance brochure to view the sample. When the document is selected, you can preview the file and/or download it for future reference. My name is Carmen, and thank you for touring My RD Loan Portal with me.